Pete Davidson and Phoebe Dynevor's romance has come to an end, for the time being at least. We've learned why these two broke up and whether there is a chance that they would give love another chance in the near future. This is what we know about the Pete Davidson and Phoebe Dynevor breakup. Pete Davidson and Phoebe Dynevor have broken up. While Bridgerton has been renewed for a second season, Pete Davidson and Phoebe Dynevor's romance has not been renewed, which is disappointing. The long distance made it very difficult, a source told E! News in an interview. They had a good time, but it wasn't sustainable for them to be so far apart. Even though it was wonderful while it lasted, they both agreed that it was best to go on with their lives. The couple decided to call it quits after a whirlwind courtship that was filled with physical affection, including a memorable occasion at Wimbledon. Apparently, the difference between Pete, 27, and Phoebe, 26, was too much for them to overcome. Pete and Phoebe are just fortunate to be in a situation where distance has made the heart forget rather than grow fonder, an insider revealed exclusively. He's working on his own projects, and she's doing the same for hers. It also happened to be a bother in between all the pleasure they were having because of the epidemic affecting people going around. When Phoebe Dynevor came to New York City in February 2021 to film season 7 of the show Younger, in which she played the Irish bartender Claire, she was accompanied by Pete Davidson, who is also in the city. She posted images of her trip to Instagram with the message, "Grateful I got to be here for a hot sec." She also shared videos of her trip on YouTube. There is no evidence that she and Davidson met when she was in the city, although it is possible given that he resides on Staten Island and she was in the city. Some sources believe they met through her Bridgerton co-star Regé-Jean Page, who starred on Saturday Night Live with Davidson the same month they were introduced. Nothing, however, has been confirmed. Despite this, it's possible that Pete and Phoebe's romance hasn't come to an end. A source tells Hollywood Life that the door is not completely closed if the two eventually meet up and get to spend more time with each other. However, for the time being, they are attributing this to work obligations and the fact that they are still young. However, things ended on a pleasant note, with a source stating that there are no ill feelings between Phoebe and Pete and that this separation is just a natural part of life. Phoebe and Pete first became romantically involved in the spring of 2021 when Pete was photographed in Altrincham, Greater Manchester, the town where Phoebe grew up. Speculation about his whereabouts increased. Fans noted that the purported couple was wearing matching necklaces with their initials PD. In separate interviews, which they confirmed, Dynevor wore it in March during a virtual cameo on Brie Larson's video for International Women's Day, and Davidson wore it in April while appearing on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon with Jimmy Fallon. The fact that they have the same initials suggests that it could be a coincidence. Neither party has commented on the significance of the situation. According to a source who spoke to Us Weekly in April, they are officially a couple despite the fact that they are separated. An insider informed the newspaper that they're still going strong and that they primarily speak via FaceTime and text messages. After a period of uncertainty, Pete and Phoebe finally confirmed their relationship in April when they had some intimate moments during an outing in the city of Stoke-on-Trent. The next month, there were claims that Pete was telling friends that he was serious about her and that the two of them were deeply in love with one another. However, as the temperatures rose, their feelings for one another seemed to wane. Certainly, there was the well-publicized sighting at Wimbledon, but in this instance, love meant absolutely nothing. However, it appears that if the timing and circumstances are appropriate, these two might be interested in a rematch, or giving this relationship another shot if the timing and circumstances are right. Davidson has dated several high-profile women, including Carly Aquilino, Cassie David, Margaret Qualley, and Kaya Gerber, prior to Dynevor, which is remarkable considering his age and appearance. Among his many accomplishments is that he was engaged to Ariana Grande, but the couple ended up breaking up, which inspired her song Thank You Next. Following his breakup with Grande, Davidson dated actress Kate Beckinsale for 3 months in the spring of 2019. Because of the considerable age difference between them, their relationship made news. Davidson just ended his relationship with Dynevor, adding another failed celebrity relationship to his growing list. Phoebe Dynevor, in contrast to Pete Davidson, does not have a very lengthy relationship history. Prior to Davidson, she had only dated a handful of men from the entertainment industry. Before she became renowned, though, we don't know much about her personal life. Dynevor, on the other hand, began began dating recruiting executive Simon Merrill in 2014 when she was filming the television show The Village. The couple separated somewhere around the spring of 2017 when she began dating British actor Sean Teale, who is now her boyfriend. They declared their love publicly on Instagram. However, the last time a photo of the couple was taken in August of last year. However, there is no evidence to support the notion that she was ever in a relationship with her Bridgerton co-star Paige. In related news, while filming a new movie, Pete Davidson holds hands with Kaley Cuoco. When the cast members of The Big Bang Theory and Saturday Night Live had a day off from filming their new movie, they decided to go to an amusement park together and show each other which rides they like the best. During the course of filming their new film Meet Cute, Pete Davidson, 27, and Kaley Cuoco, 35, have developed a strong bond. In an interview with Kaley, she stated that the King of Staten Island actor had peer pressured her into riding on a dangerous ride at Six Flags amusement park on Monday, August 9th, and that she had clutched onto his hand for dear life the entire time. The actress shared a slew of amusing footage of herself and her co-star having a good time while riding rides on social media. The first ride they went on, according to the flight attendant actress, was the scariest ride she had ever been on. The roller coaster they were riding seemed like it was launched from a slingshot. The pair was strapped into a seat, and when the seat was removed, the pair was bouncing on bungee cords that looked like elastic bands. Kaley noted that she made Pete aware of how terrified she was the entire time by yelling, "Pete, I hate you so much," shortly before they started off on their journey. Once the two were in motion, Kaley shouted, and the SNL actor kicked his legs in response to her screams. In the caption on the photo, she made fun of her co-star, which was posted on social media. Also, "Pete, why are your legs 14 feet long?" she inquired, amusing herself. Despite the fact that she was scared of some of the roller coasters, Kaley was able to exact revenge on Pete by bringing him on an easygoing carousel-like ride where they sit in elephants that move at a slow and steady speed. "Today, Pete took me to Six Flags over Texas, where he took me on a number of terrifying rides. So I forced him to go on my favorite ride," she said in a video, while Pete sits in the elephant in the background of the video. The comic appeared to be less than happy about being on the ride, which was clearly intended for extremely small children. While Kaley was filming, he made a playful flip of his middle finger towards her, which she caught on camera. It seems that Kaley and Pete were enjoying themselves while taking a break from filming for their future movie. In addition to spending the day at Six Flags, Pete has also had time to unwind during the break from his Saturday Night Live duties. In July, he attended the Wimbledon tennis event with his new girlfriend, Bridgerton actress Phoebe Dynevor, who he met at the tournament. It would be pure speculation to say that Pete and Kaley have a thing for each other, but it would not be impossible. Just a few days after it was rumored that Dynevor and Davidson had ended their relationship, the actress shared images from her trip to Croatia with her Bridgerton co-star Sabrina Bartlett. She shared images of their trip, which included stops at a winery and swimming in the water with a friend. She appeared to be as joyful as ever in the photos. Dynevor does not appear to be depressed as a result of the breakup. With that, we have come to the end of this video. We wish the two happy futures.